Welcome to Season 4 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our newest heroes follow a path of discovery and attempt to forge a team to save the city and perhaps themselves from the dangers of the world before the Arkanoids arrived. Starring John Garlick, Jay Payne, Jade Duguay, Josh Jackson, Rico Suarez, and me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic teamwork and struggles await you just beyond this music.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Joshua. Wonderful. I am here with John Garlic. Hey, everybody. Better than Cardassian Canar syrup. I am here with Jay Penn.
How you doing?
I am here with Jade Duguay.
Hey.
And I'm here with Rico.
Yo.
So where were we last time on Gaming with Scott?
Someone was going on a date.
No.
Well, we were.
With your gross dude.
It's the oldest profession in the book. You're fine.
Ouch.
Well, I don't know how hung you.
Wait, am I getting paid?
Oh, now we're good. Awesome.
Nice.
I wasn't even there. I don't even really understand why you're going out with this with Celine's creeper dude.
Last time, Campagnati's one of Campagnati's little underlings came to start a fight with us, and did so to against orders of his boss. And then Campagnati called us on the vampire's phone, whose ass we had whooped, and we'd made a deal with him to get Lily's men out of what I considered my territory, my surrounding area, to stop shaking them down and things like that. And he said he would, on the condition that I looked at the werewolf problem, the swan problem, the cat problem.
Nice.
He didn't actually make you do any of those things.
No.
He just said that those are some things you should be aware of.
That I should be concerned. Yeah, that I should be concerned with.
Also, why do we believe him when he said, "Oh, that guy wasn't acting on my orders. That was just a guy."
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
Because he showed proper
I don't know.
etiquette.
You're a bad guy. You're a good judgment of bad guy character. Should we believe him?
He's a reformed bad
He
guy.
says no. No, absolutely not. So, I don't know. And then we had went to the museum, and there was a date set up with Jade. Marisol, yeah. And the
henchman of Celine. The dude who ran the place.
The what are they called? The curator. Thank you.
Fiance.
Yeah, curator.
Either's fine.
And then I gave the gold coin to the manager of the bank. It's now in the vault.
Nice.
Yep. Because Steven was bad luck.
Yep.
As most leprechauns are. And after that, we had kind of ended the game. And Jay, what's your character's name?
Galvanic. Or Blaine.
Blaine, yeah, had secured...
Blaine Wellington.
Secured my character's employment for the week because I was complaining about having to go back to work on Monday and how slow we were moving.
Baller move.
Yeah, it was a pretty baller move. Passed his resources check even.
Beef.
Hey, by the way, speaking of you getting me karma, when does that happen?
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
Scott. So, the Karma Award up until this particular moment, everybody roll a single D10.
8.
Multiply that by 100.
Okay.
And add it to 2,000.
2,900, I'll take it.
That's generous.
There it is.
I love you.
Love you too. What'd you get?
6. So
2,600?
Yeah, 2,600 here.
2,800 here.
Yep,
Yay.
9 times 100 plus 2,000.
So can we
2,900.
spend this karma?
You can spend it any time.
Are you going to make? Why don't you make a roll for me?
May I
Say I
use
want
your
to spend
pencil when
karma,
you're
and
done?
then
No,
just spend
no,
it.
not
May I
that
use your
kind of
pencil?
spending.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Thanks.
Here, just keep it. I'll use one of...
Hey,
Can
Jade
I have
is
another
here.
pencil?
Jade is here?
She lies.
Jade is here.
Jade is here.
Where did the first
Do we
one
want to
go?
pause then?
I'll let him
Yeah,
or,
pause.
or are we going to talk about... Okay, we'll pause. So thank
From
you
the
for bringing
museum.
us up to date there, Rico. That was a wonderful playback. I'm going to splice it in. The one you did from the other episode.
Nice.
So now that brings us back up to speed, that's wonderful.
Oh, also, I hired a team of mercenaries as bodyguards and such to be muscle against this horde of random Muppets that's coming to kill us?
Muppets. Really?
3 of which will be named here shortly
Yes, in a contest.
in a contest that we are running. Wonderfully done. Wonderfully done.
I like it.
All right.
Wait, we're running a contest?
Oh, it's from the
Yeah.
from our Behind the Mask episode that we
It's
just did.
wonderful.
Where
We'll explain
people
later.
will tweet a keyword from the end of the previous episode. It's good to mention this at the beginning of this episode.
Oh, right.
it
so
is.
they'll
go
have to
seek
listen
it
to
out.
it. Yeah, there's
Or
a,
just
a-
fast forward to
there-
No, they'll have to find it somewhere in
It's
the
hidden
movie.
in
Oh,
there.
right. It's hidden somewhere
It's
in
hidden
the
in
middle.
there,
At time index.
and they'll
And,
have to find it
Kerfluffle.
in that thing for it to make sense. And if they tweet us that special magic
The
word,
first 3.
the first 3 people will get to name the NPC soldiers that are coming to
Protect Marisol.
Protect
Destroy
Marisol.
us. Oh, I mean.
Destroy
yes.
us.
Well, I mean, they might do some destroying. They'll have Cobra battle dress.
Yes.
Do they wear dresses to go into battle in Cobra?
Well, I mean,
what it
there's
sounded like.
Only the
Tomax and
loveliest.
Zaymot maybe, but
Nice.
Nice reference there.
Red polka dot. Zeistian dresses. Those summer dresses. For
Oh,
Zeistian.
Zeistian.
he went
There can
Don't
be only
even.
one.
Can we please play the game?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. So what are we doing?
All right, so
Oh,
it is
we did just do karma.
I love it that you
Roll-
ask a question.
roll
Hey,
a-
before
roll a
that.
d10,
Roll a d10.
multiply it by 100.
If you get 0, you die.
Do I have a
Yeah, just
Not really.
5?
No, you can't get
Okay.
0. So you can
Add it to 2,000. 5 times 100 plus 2,000.
Whoa. Numbers.
500 times
2,500 is the new karma total that
There
you
you
can
go.
add to your
Thank
character
you.
sheet.
Yes.
You guys, I had 104 temperature. My brain still not here.
Not good.
Oh, no.
We're all good.
Okay.
Special needs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Jay, did you want to spend some karma?
Already did. I mean, yes.
Yes. All right.
Oh, Scott
I'm going to
has
spend
my
a whole
actual
bunch
sheet.
to raise my psyche to good and spend a whole bunch more to raise my agility to excellent.
Hooray.
And that cost about 1,500.
Nice.
Maybe a little more.
Wait, how much does it cost to raise a stat?
10 times the number you're going to,
Yeah.
and to bridge from one category to the next is an extra 400.
Okay. Yeah. Because
I could get
stats
my
win the
strength
game.
up to 30.
Yeah, I raised my agility from 10 to 20. Or, I'm sorry, from 20. 10 to 20.
So how much times?
10 times the number you're going to?
The rank you are going to.
All right. So
Now you do it by steps. So if I'm going from 10 to 11, that's 10 times 11 is 110.
Yeah,
Then
right.
120 for
Right.
11 to 12.
Right. Sorry, I should have.
yeah, it's
more clear.
You have to buy every point.
10 times whatever the next number is, and then you got to keep building up.
1 for 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Ta-da. Hand this down to Jade. Oh, you've got a Little Mermaid shirt on. We got to go change.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. All right. So, any other karma expenditures tonight?
I'm finding out.
I'm buying water control.
Oh, actually, it says here it's what you have it now. Maybe there's a different version I'm looking at.
10 times what you have now, it bumps you to the next level, and then you
Yeah.
add that together. Okay, that's fine. It's cheaper that way. Not by much, but
I mean, of course, maybe this is a different version of the book. I don't know.
no, that's fine.
No,
Advanced
that's
Player's
fine.
Book reduced.
And between you, me, and the door, either way works for me.
Okay, sure.
So if you all want to use the lesser rank, that's fine by me. Okay.
I need that pencil when you're done with it, Jade.
So are you going? You are set for work because he's paying you all
Yep.
week long.
I am spending karma, by the way, to increase one of my stats.
Okay,
Boom.
excellent.
Thank you.
And who's doing what? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Okay. All right, so it's Monday. On
Yes.
Wednesday, Wednesday at night, the mercenaries are showing up. So I am going to get busy in the lab building these less lethal guns that I've been working on.
You're going to continue working on the red laser.
Yes, my red
Okay.
lasers.
Give me a hyper invention roll.
20 is going to be garbage. Well, let's see. On a remarkable 30, that is a white.
Alrighty.
No progress.
So he is continuing to shoot up your work area every now and then.
Pew, pew, pew.
Bang, 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 bang. On a somewhat regular cadence, you hear Commander Shotgun down in your work lab firing off rounds.
Oh, they're not all like gunshot loud, but some of them are.
Are there some
Pew-pews.
like laser pew-pews?
They're laser pew-pews.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, knowing is half the battle. 25% is blue lasers and 25% is red lasers.
This is true.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I'll go downstairs. Be like, hey, CSG?
Yes, Mr. Wellington.
What, I mean, I don't have any neighbors, so I don't think they're really going to complain, but are you shooting guns inside my house?
Well, it's the energy projector, but it's necessary for testing. They're still too lethal.
You're firing lethal lasers in my house?
They're less lethal. You know, it's like bullet resistant versus bulletproof.
Sure.
You know.
Just don't hit that stuff over there, and don't hit the TV over there.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Don't hit that stuff over there, or the stuff over here.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Don't hit anything.
Just kind of, yeah, just don't hit anything.
Okay,
And don't shoot anybody.
that's the plan.
And
No
if the cops get
promises.
called, you have to turn yourself in.
That's okay. We have an arrangement.
Okay. Why?
Why do I have an arrangement with the
No.
police?
Well, actually, yeah, that's a good question, but we'll get to that later. I mean, yes, your name is
Well,
shotgun, so obviously
what
you're
I'm
gonna have
doing
a
is
gun, but why do you have a pew-pew laser?
oh well, the red lasers are less lethal.
Then a shotgun
Option.
blast?
It's so you don't have a bunch. Well, let's put it this way: it's so you don't have a bunch of amateur mercenaries walking around your place with deadly weapons. Does that
Wait, what amateur mercenaries?
Oh, I've hired some people who are going to be protecting Marisol. I'll be helping us out, so it's not just us against the world.
Just out of a meta convo here. Did I know this already? Did I know that he was going to be inviting mercenaries to come hang out in my house and protect somebody?
Not that I know
Okay.
of.
No,
No, the
the
protection
three
is
of
for the
us
date.
went off, and those two went off.
And those, it's,
Yeah.
they're showing up on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
They're-
to uphold appearances that she is royalty of some such.
And also,
Right.
also to avoid being just us against the world,
Got it.
might be useful to have some guys.
Okay. So back into the
Yeah, I was about to say that was part of the meta conversation.
Are you-
Oh, I'm
Are
sorry. I
still
thought that
dressed
was
like
I thought that
Secret
was an
Service?
IC conversation.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the IC conversation. But
No.
Yeah.
That'll be just a moment.
okay.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
we'll catch
back.
Okay, sure.
Okay, well...
They don't have to stay in the building.
Oh, good. Because, I already have basically a bunch of strangers staying here, which is fine. You're all cool. But then I'm inviting strangers that other strangers know, and that's where it gets weird.
I understand.
I've been to some bad parties, and I don't want to...
Oh yeah. If anybody
that.
asks how your toilet works, it's a bad party.
All right, I'm going to go make breakfast or lunch or whatever time it is.
Like, so how does your shower work? It's like that's a bad party.
It's middle of the day. It's lunchtime. So you're diddy bopping along. You're shooting. You're working on your lasers. Levi, what are you working on?
I'll just say I slept in, waking up, just putzing around the house, really. Nothing much.
Alrighty.
And
Still acclimating to the new 100 years.
Couple hundred years, and yes. And trying to keep a humanoid body and all that jazz. And then Marisol, she's not there, and Sid isn't there, right?
That is correct.
All right. So we're just waiting for them to come back, essentially.
Correct.
Gotcha. Has Marisol chosen if she's still going to be the queen or not?
No, you might be able to ask her when they walk in here in just a moment.
All right.
Also, we were going to publicize it through the Leprechaun, but the Leprechaun's line of communication was cut.
Understood. So, yeah, I'll walk down and I'll see CSG doing whatever with his lasers, and then Galvanic.
Vonic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Galvanic.
Thank you.
Making food. So CSG, what are you doing? Target practice?
I'm making guns
Okay, that's good for the.
for the men that we hired yesterday.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the armies that are coming our way that we're still sort of dragging our feet on.
Oh, the one. Well, I mean, we'll have at least a few guys to be on our side.
I got you.
But it is worth noting that I think we've been kind of tricked into all of this.
No, agreed. And we need Marisol to make a decision quickly, or we're all going to have to pay for it.
Jay, are you making any warm beverages? Tea?
What time did you say it was?
Lunchtime-ish.
Probably not.
Okay.
Unless somebody specifically wants tea.
Okay. You noticed that the electric kettle has been left on, and the water's boiling.
Hey, somebody making tea? Anybody?
Not a tea fan.
Nah, I just woke up, actually, so no idea.
Huh. I'll go turn it off
Okay. You turn it off.
and move the kettle to a non-hot burner.
No, it wasn't on the stove. It's an electric
It's a
kettle.
plug-in
on the,
one.
on the,
sorry.
On the,
Got it.
on the countertop. And you go over, hit the button. You notice Leviathan, you notice he's walking away, and it's almost like he caught on the cord. It pulls it towards the front of the counter.
So wait, he got caught on the cord?
Well, it's like he bumped it, or he got caught on his belt loop or something, and the cord pulls the whole thing toward. As he's walking away, it's pulling it towards the front of the counter. That the tea kettle is going to go off the front of the counter. The glass
Gotcha.
carafe, the whole thing's going to fall forward.
Hey, Galvanic, that thing's going to fall over there.
You turn just as the kettle comes off the stand and is falling.
Can I try to make a catch a roll?
Yes, and I want you. Didn't you say you were going to buy something here?
Water control.
Okay. You could reach out and grab it. So give me a power rank feat, and you make me a catch.
I am going to spend karma
Ooh.
to get a red, because surprisingly, catching is extremely hard.
Yes, it is.
Especially when you're catching something that is full of boiling water.
Yes.
I'm not worried about getting hurt.
Oh,
I
that's
have my little.
He's got his shield.
Field. 85.
That's a good roll.
That's going to be
I
a
rolled
cheap
a
expenditure.
41 on a 40.
I only need to spend
that a green?
10.
That is just a green.
Okay.
I just
That's
need
like
to spend
mid green.
10
That's
to
actually
get
a pretty
red.
decent
Very
green.
nice.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's mid green. That's a pretty decent
So
green,
I
man.
catch the boiling pot of water.
Okay. You down, and you catch the pot.
Yeah. Or
And-
kettle or whatever.
It's electric.
Yeah.
And you catch the empty pot. The water is about 2 feet above it, just kind of there in the air. Like the whole thing was falling,
Yep.
and the water went, and the kettle kept falling.
Where is Marisol?
Not here.
Yeah. So I have my hand out, and I'm
And
still in a
you're
humanoid
like, what in
body.
the hell is this? And there's Leviathan, hand stretched out, doing one of these, Vader-esque toward you or the water.
You're out of prison. Are your powers coming to fruition now?
Yeah. So about time. Didn't know how long it was going to take for that to come back. I'm excited.
What are you doing exactly? And I'll lift up the thing to try to scoop the water out of the air with it.
And then I let it drop, and
And it just,
I say nothing.
you set it back, and you push it all the way back to the back of the
All the way
counter.
back.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I
What is that?
I had many powers when I was a servant for Celine, and with that, being jammed in that gem takes time to recover. There's a lot of physical strain on my body, mentally and physically, so it takes time for these things to manifest again. When I was out for years in the sea, destroying different things, I had 7, 8 very, very powerful things that I could do. Now I'm down to 1 or 2. It'll take weeks, if not months, to get back to where I was. I'm guessing.
So what is that? Is that like Marisol's ability to control motion?
That is specifically dealing with water. Anything that has water within it, I can attempt to manipulate.
So you'll be
Or a
ready.
waterbender.
You'll be ready for the Fire Nation when they come to attack.
Before
Something
exactly.
like that.
before we get onto that I don't. Hold on a second. I'm going to take an iron nail and see if it sticks to Galvanic, or draws towards him. I'm just hold on just a second. I'm going to hold up a nail, pointy end towards me.
Galvanic, are you magnetic?
Just
No.
checking, because that.
What are you doing?
Because
He's threatening you.
He's giving you the business with like a nail. He's like,
the
and you're
flat
going, wait, what?
Side of the nail too. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
Because it seemed like your I don't know. It was unusual how the what's going on in your kitchen. This is I don't remember anybody setting that machine going, that kettle going. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Who
You
was
just woke up. You were already
Yeah,
awake.
I haven't touched it.
Where are you?
They're out.
I'm on my way back from Dick's Sporting Goods buying stuff for my
And
superhero
Marisol's
costume.
not here.
Not here.
And you didn't turn on the kettle?
I did not.
No, there was water in it. So there's no
I
way it's
assumed
been-
it was magnetized to you because you've got that sort of electric thing going on, but I guess not.
No, it's not magnetic that I know of. I can still handle electronics even.
We have no idea who actually plugged that thing in and was doing whatever.
This is
and
okay.
there was enough water where it wasn't
We're-
on overnight or anything. So
We're going to put this down to roommate issues rather than supernatural interference this time.
this time, fair enough.
No idea.
And I'll say out loud, unless there's somebody hiding right now that wants to reveal themselves.
Everybody give me an intuition roll.
Great.
Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, the three of you that are there.
Where am I?
13.
You're coming back from Dick's Sporting Goods with him.
Oh, okay.
Here's that fun.
That's a white.
Green.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So you're absolutely oblivious to it.
So you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, my powers are coming back. Like you're not even, you don't even care.
Oh, Jesus.
What'd you roll, John?
I got a 13 on a good, which is a
Ooh,
white.
This is a white, and you said you got a green. You swear you heard a little giggle.
Damn it.
You have gremlins.
What? What are you talking about?
No, there's something here. Laughing.
Okay.
You hear the car. You hear the. Did you guys take the car or the Airstream? Did you guys take the limo or the Airstream?
I would have taken the limo.
Okay, the limo pulls up and. I don't know what the limo horns sound like.
If it sounds like that, it's not coming in.
The horn doesn't sound like that.
No, is
Okay.
it just meh?
Yeah, whatever.
On.
I'll,
It plays like
La Cucaracha.
Danube or
Garacha. Okay, all right.
yeah.
And the limo pulls in, and he and Marisol get out.
Hey.
What's up? Do you have spray paint or cloth paint or anything like that? I have a couple shopping bags that have Dick's Sporting Goods logo on it.
Well,
I'm going to make my costume.
I have some I mean, spray paint. It's not fabric paint.
but guys,
Oh, that'll work.
we'll probably need your help because we think there's something in the house.
Of course.
Did either of you? Did they leave this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Did either of you turn on the teapot, kettle,
What? No, I don't
coffee
drink tea.
maker?
No.
Okay.
You sound so offended. Tea! Get out of here.
There's something walking around laughing, hidden somewhere.
Oh,
It's probably another fairy,
Probably. I mean, that makes the most sense.
like Elves and the Shoemaker kind of deal.
Really?
I remember my.
did
Wait.
you find it?
No. You're
No.
going to make a costume?
Yeah, I'm going to make a costume.
Did you bring enough for everybody else?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't get paid again until Friday. It's only Wednesday. This is last week's paycheck.
He's already asking for an increase.
For a raise, right?
That's what I
Well,
just
no,
said.
I'm already getting paid, time and a half. But so when I get paid Friday, then yes, we can go, buy costume stuff. But I just wanted a costume to go with my armor that CSG made for me. So I'm gonna, make my superhero costume because nobody knows that Alexander Phillips is sidereal. I'd like to keep it that way,
Makes sense.
Fair enough.
especially if I'm going to be out patrolling more and looking out for werewolves and cats and swans and vampires and all sorts of other things.
But here's the thing: is
I think it's hilarious that you have to keep on the lookout for swans.
Hey, this is my
Right.
domain. I'm going to patrol it as such.
But Marisol officially hasn't really decided if she's going to try to do the queen thing or not. So we still have these armies coming towards us, and this could be a scout, and this could be really bad. We need to see if we can locate
What time of day is it? Mid-afternoon?
Midday.
Oh, it's
Midday.
way too early for ooh, so it's not going to be him.
So, yeah, we should all split up and start looking around.
Wait a second. No, never mind. It's still too early in the day for the in-between. Also, it's not twilight yet.
Sometimes it's lunchtime, and sometimes it's not.
You hear the fluttering of insect wings over by the refrigerator.
They're going to make
I'll
all.
look. Do I see anything?
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
My-
you catch the light behind the refrigerator off of iridescent wings, 20 or 30 pairs.
Oh God.
I
It's an
remember
infestation.
my
that's what I was thinking. Cockroach
babushka
infestation.
from the old country. She told us stories about how there would be fairies that would steal the goodness out of cream.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get a can of
They're
Raid.
going to ruin my
Oh,
milk?
jeez.
That happens.
They're gonna
They
ruin.
ruin the milk.
Can I get a roll on total memory?
Yes, you can. What are you trying to remember?
They'd also steal eyes, but this was Latveria, so
Just,
what
just
do you do?
type of fae. That was
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna
Is that where
put
Cobra's
on some
stationed?
goggles now.
Is that where Cobra's stationed?
83.
Oh no, Latveria is
That's where Doom is at, yeah.
is Dr. Doom lives there. He's their ruler.
You see him looking behind the fridge, and you hear the sound, and you're like, oh, I know what that is.
Damn pixies. All right, you got pixies in your house. Anything else added about pixies that
They're not maliciously tricksterish, but they hoard their magpies. They like to pull pranks. Like
They also bite instead of grant wishes, but Hoggle should have told you about that.
They like to push glass knickknacks off of counters and shelves, and
So they're like cats.
yes,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, they're a-holes.
I guess.
now you have a bunch of pixies in this house. They're little tricksters, and they like to pull pranks. They're not malicious though. They won't do anything to hurt anybody. But they're here for a reason.
You mean they're not lethal?
either or?
Yeah.
However you look at it.
They can be malicious. If you
Anyway,
just-
we
you
should try to
just-
talk to them, see why they're right here.
All right. Well, I'm going to work on
I'm
my
going to point to Marisol and
costume.
say, I think
If you
that's
guys
your
need
job.
me, I'll be downstairs. Do you got spray paint mask? So while I'm spray painting, I don't inhale.
Yeah, there's
Fumes?
some
Sweet.
work
Excellent.
masks over there. Does anybody here have any like skills with like electronics or
Mostly military hardware.
fabrics or anything? No. Well, that's what I'm thinking. It'd be kind of cool to have a costume, but the whole reason why I don't wear gloves is because of the electricity. So it'd be kind of cool if someone could, trick out some super
I can work
gloves.
out. I can work on something.
Because now I want a costume.
I got a costume.
That's a good idea. Everyone should have a costume when we're out superheroing.
I'm gonna change back into the dragon. I got a costume.
Everybody give me an intuition roll.
Including me?
Yes.
Oh, bro, a 90 on a 10 is probably still going to be really good.
Nice.
That is yellow.
Yellow.
So that's
Yellow for me.
Green, 51 on a
Yeah.
Wait,
6.
which am I rolling?
Intuition. Your eye.
Your
stat-
eye
stat
in
that's
rip?
Eye.
I know which die. Which die am I using?
The
100.
D100 and the D10. The one that has the 2 numbers and then the one that's just the single numbers.
Okay.
And that'll give you a number between between 0, 1 and 100.
64,
And then look at your intuition stat number.
30.
So then you would go 30 and look for 64 on the side. That's green.
Upper green.
So those of you that have a green or higher, green or yellow, the thought when he's going, well, I've got a costume, and you hear Wellington say, well, now I want a costume. And all of you that succeeded on that, the thought pops into your head, and you may respond to it as you will. Team costume? Do with it what you may.
Should we have matching costumes?
Sure.
Should we be like a super group?
You know, I was going to. It's funny that you forced this in up here now. I was going to suggest at some point in the near future that maybe we should come up with a team name. It's a little childish, I know, and unrealistic.
No way.
could
I'm
start-
totally okay with it.
We could start with a color. Heraldry is an important part of a court.
Ooh, yeah.
How about this? How about they're all the same color, but we each have like a symbol for each of us.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Sure.
that. I've been thinking of the symbol of what mine would look like. I have it too. I was going to spray paint it on my costume.
Well, my natural state, I'm blue. Could we do something blue?
I need a piece of paper and a pen. Just hand me one.
Okay,
All right, he's drawing.
here you go.
Oh shoot!
Galvanic passes a piece of paper.
Flutter, flutter, flutter. Sound effects budget is very high.
Oh, I can't get the circle right. I can't get the S in the circle right.
Don't make it look like a lightning bolt.
It's not. Gonna look
Don't
like a
you
lightning
leave
bolt.
like a specific shape when you teleport?
Yeah, that's what the circle's for.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Like mine would probably be like a ring of lightning, right? Like a circle,
Nice.
you know?
Nice.
Kind of represent the gate and the electricity,
Ooh, I
Right.
like that.
and not like, but you know, like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
over
on
here.
the
Yeah, you put it in the middle
lapel.
of the chest. That's just very ostentatious.
That was going to be mine. It's a stylized S in a circle.
Does it?
no
is it
offense,
the first
man,
letter
but
of
that
the
looks
word
just
hope?
like the Flash's lightning bolt.
Who's the Flash?
Oh,
You know,
it's
the
a comic book.
character.
Oh, I've never read it.
He's not a very popular character,
Does
but
it
he's one
really?
of the more
Yeah,
the more
it's just like
endearing.
that.
Oh man.
So they locked down no DC references early. It's in a comic book.
That's
Gotcha.
awesome.
Maybe if you change the style of the S a little bit, or
Okay.
maybe how about instead of a circle, what if it's more like a triangle?
As
But I
long
don't
as
leave-
It's not a diamond.
I don't leave triangles when I teleport. I leave circles.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'm absolutely going to figure this out.
Well, the last thing I want you to do is be running around in your superhero costume and have some kid go, "Look, it's the Flash!" Right? Because that would suck.
Can I just put a dragon wing as my symbol right here?
Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't the costume
Actually,
be blue?
wouldn't we all be wearing her symbol?
The people who swear fealty, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, now we're
sneaky.
getting complicated.
No, no,
You
no.
know what?
I
Should I
think,
hire a seamstress?
I
We
think
can
you guys should
get this
all wear
done.
your own emblem.
But maybe with the color scheme
Yeah.
that goes.
Yeah, what color scheme should we use?
I've
Queen?
been dressing in a lot of blue and purple, but
I-
I'm trying to get away from that.
I'm good with purple.
Blue, purple, and white. Why
I
not?
love blue, purple, black.
What?
What?
You're evil.
White.
Yeah.
You'd
I'm
be
just saying
super visible.
you
at
wouldn't have to
night.
recolor the Cobra battle dress I've already given you.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we should all have our own symbol, don't you think?
I agree.
Individuality and
Yeah.
such.
So we, people know who we are.
I don't want to put a crosshairs on myself, which is the first thought I have when it comes to shotguns.
It's like,
That's a bad idea.
take your laser out of your mouth.
So, the crosshairs.
Not the crosshairs.
That would be
Do not put a
awesome.
crosshairs on yourself. That's pretty basic.
Better than a bullseye.
Well, yeah, but
right.
still.
This is true.
Maybe
This is
just two circles. People can figure it out from there.
Nice.
Boobies.
Whoa.
Maybe like with a little thing in the
Divot on the
middle
top.
to show like the aiming sight at the end of the shotgun.
It
it'd be
looks
two
like
circles with little-
the two circles with the little notch at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
The
Maybe.
sights, front sights.
Me.
it just looks like boobs.
I mean, you could do worse.
That's true.
No, that's my emblem.
I could do the infinity sign with a dragon because they're supposed to be eternal. I like
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
that. I'll go with that.
All right.
That's good.
Big old snake.
So if we're gonna do this, I mean, I got money. Do you just want to like not work?
Hire a designer suits me just fine.
Can I get a roll
No.
for shapeshifting?
Can we get
No, I mean,
Edna
like-
mode?
Producing.
No, I mean like you don't have to work anymore. I'll just support the team, which also means you all have to keep me alive.
We can do that. That's a perfectly reasonable thing. I will help you stay alive, and
I mean, I've been looking for something to spend all my money on, so
First world
Come
problem.
to
Right.
the right place.
Yeah.
I can. We can help you with that. Also, I have a little bit of money stashed
help
away.
me
at my
spend my money. Thanks.
Shut up and take my money.
Also, you know, at some point we when these inventions
That's
start
like the
working.
yin-yang symbol with the S being
Yeah.
in between the two would go with my martial arts background.
No, you
just
totally have to
crazy.
do the middle school S.
No, I'm not doing the middle school S.
What's the middle school S?
Oh, it's the
The 6 lines, 3, and then you connect them.
This thing right here.
Yeah.
I hate that stupid thing.
What are we looking at?
I'm looking at the S I'm going to use for sidereal.
Nice. Okay. I didn't know what the middle school S was. The 3 lines, and then you,
You don't
connect those
remember
two.
that?
Yeah.
Then you connect this one and this one.
You have 3 lines on top and then 3 lines below, and then
Do what?
you like bring them down in a peak from
Yeah.
the 2
Oh
outside
yes,
lines.
and the 2 up at the top.
Lines.
Yeah.
I'm okay with not seeing the other circle.
Nice. Okay.
Just make it white as well.
So my emblem
That's
is going to
gonna be
be
a-
a
that's
sun.
gonna
Yeah,
be-
that's a good idea.
A sun.
A sun.
Like
quit erasing everything.
Nice.
You're rubbing off my eraser.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa.
yeah.
Keep it's good to keep a log of your previous attempts anyway.
version control, man. Iterations.
Yeah.
Oh, I do this for a living.
It's
Make it
strong.
My
stop.
chair hates me.
Let me know what I can do, Shape.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so that's going to be my symbol.
You're like, yes. Give me a quick roll, Rika.
Just a roll? Just a random roll?
Roll me 2 dice.
Percentile?
Sure. Call it that.
Nat 100?
Nice.
Okay.
Take that, GM. What you gonna
does
do
anybody
now?
want to verify that this is in fact a Nat 100? 0, 0, 0.
That is a Nat 100, sir.
Damn you.
I train my dice.
Okay. She's got 3 or 4 little people in her hair.
They're tying knots in it, aren't they?
In my hair?
Yeah, but you don't notice.
What?
You
Does he
don't
notice?
notice?
You don't notice yet.
People.
I can see them?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in her hair?
We all look over.
By process of elimination, you realize he's talking about you.
There you go. Yeah, you all look over. The pixies are in her hair.
Yeah, you got pixies. They're messing with your hair.
Oh boy.
Okay, you put
And
your
let-
hand up and like you feel 2 people.
They're
They're tiny, little, 6-inch tall. They have little, like dragonfly wings, and they're literally like in your like you didn't even feel them, and now they're.
Are they gonna bite me?
In Latveria, they caused male pattern
You
baldness.
gotta stop stealing my pins.
But I'm a lady.
Well,
Well, there you go. You're getting the whole package.
Whoa.
So, do you just pat them, or are you gonna like get out?
Don't hurt them. They're not gonna hurt you.
I'm going to like pull them out by like the base of their wings.
uh-oh. Plunk.
Yeah.
Okay, you reach in
I'm
and
gonna,
you
like,
grab
hang
the
on to
first
them.
one, and it kind of howls.
Okay. All right.
You might grab them around the waist or like
I was
the
like-
body.
They're not gonna hurt you. Don't kill them.
I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to like, you know.
They're little pixies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna, I guess, grasp it around the waist.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, they're about
I'm
yay
fairly
tall.
certain it's gonna bite me.
As I'm going downstairs, I yell back up, did we decide what our colors were?
Purple and blue and black.
All right.
Hey, thanks for telling me there are pixies in my hair and then leaving.
Well, you didn't have.
Yeah, we're
He didn't have to tell you.
I'm
technically.
gonna work on my costume. I'm really excited
we're
about
stuck.
this.
Yeah, it's like start on one hegemonic imperialist, organization with it's all
End
blue
up
and
with
purple.
another one. Yeah.
End up in another one that's
Yeah.
all blue and purple.
That's how
Okay,
that works.
so am I just
Okay,
standing
you've
here
got,
holding
You've
two
got
pixies?
2 pixies, and they're kind of looking at you like they
Yeah.
don't want to get squished.
Here, can I see them?
Another day, another
What are you
I'll,
place.
I'll hand out my paw or whatnot. Just want to talk to him. That's it.
Are they afraid of him? Or are they cool?
They look at him, they look at you. Do you like put your hand out? You go to hand one to him, and the male pixie that you had starts freaking out.
Okay, they don't want to come to you.
All right. Well, then put them in your hands. Don't squeeze them.
I'm not squeezing them.
Ask them why they're here.
Why are you here?
And it begins to mouth words.
I can't hear you.
It motions for you to come closer.
Oh.
You like stick it up to your ear or stick your
Really,
ear
a
over
little
the head?
bit
It's going to
closer,
crawl into your ear
God.
like the toenail goblin from that anti-fungal commercial.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Ah.
Thank you for that.
It's a 6-inch person. It's not going to crawl into somebody's ear.
It could try.
It could try.
What is wrong with
Are you going to let it get close enough to your ear that it might crawl in?
No.
Oh yeah, do it.
Just asking.
Do it.
I thought I would ask.
I really don't want to get bit by one of these things.
And it's a little bit. You're like,
I still can't hear you.
and it motions you closer.
Sweet. That's going to be the symbol on my
All right.
costume.
So it's almost against my ear.
And it reaches out and it touches your cheek.
Eh.
And you're like, yeah, and it's kind of creepy. And it goes, we don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
He eats us.
Oh. Levi,
what?
were you going to eat them?
No, I was going to talk to him and see why the hell they're here. I don't think they frequent this part of town.
To be fair, he's a dragon. He eats a lot of people.
I ate a lot of bacon the other day, but Pixies, that's like getting something stuck in my teeth. It's just a
Might have
nuisance.
to get shots or something.
He said he's not going to eat you.
Do you promise?
Promise, Scout's honor.
You didn't hear him ask.
I was being intuitive.
He promises he won't eat you.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay.
All right.
And now it's like they're both really cool with it.
Okay. Here you go, Levi.
Da-da.
Okay.
Eat
You
them.
hand the male pixie over.
Be like, so why are you guys here? And I'll put my ear up to...
Okay, you're putting him on his way, and you hear him clear as day. I mean,
okay.
And you for the queen.
Oh, so you're scouts.
Yeah.
Well, you know that the queen and her armies are trying to kill us, right?
No, not that queen, dummy.
Which? Oh, this queen?
Yeah.
Oh, so you came to swear fealty to this queen?
No, we just want to be here.
For...
The queen. Hang out around with her.
Oh, okay.
Kiss her.
Because we're
Love her.
Well, if you're here, you're going to have to make yourself useful.
Well, always. We are always useful.
Well, what can you guys do to help the cause?
Well, there was the water thing, and that was going to be hilarious, and then you stopped it.
Well, pranks against us don't really help morale.
Yeah, they do. They're funny.
But no.
I think they're hilarious.
See, he knows.
Can anyone else hear this?
Yo, the whole room, you can hear him clear as day now.
Oh, okay. So you have
They
followers.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Annoying followers.
well, I mean, you did. This is to be expected. These are your new subjects.
But we were sad.
Why were you sad?
Because we don't know.
Speak up. Can't hear you.
We don't know.
You don't know
She
why
may
you were
not
sad?
be the queen.
Yeah,
Well,
she hasn't
We're
made her
working
mind
on
up.
it.
That's what we're worried about.
Well, that's
What makes you more worried? Her not being the queen or her being the queen?
We don't know. Indecision makes us very nervous. We don't like that at all.
Stuck between one thing and another is a different court, huh?
Yes, that's very bad.
But Marisol, even though they're not very intelligent, but they bring up a good point.
And the fae the pixie that's standing in his hand, and it's weird. When the pixie touched him, the whole room could hear it. It turns around and puts its hands on its naked little hips, and it goes, "We are here to challenge you, Marisol, would-be queen of the fae. You are to make a decision right now. Tell us, will you be queen or will you drop this foolish endeavor? Tell us right now, or we will." And it looks over at the other, and it looks over at the refrigerator, and it goes, "I know, I'm going to say it." And looks back and goes, "Or we will destroy you."
I think they mean it too.
They're ballsy little things. I'll give them that.
I'm still holding one, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And she's now giving you the stern. She's been giving you that waggy finger, like
The stink eye.
yeah, what he said. Don't mess
Imagine
with
that
us.
this is Tinkerbell, and
Yeah.
be a wise ruler.
But as a group, they can be quite an annoyance. So there's more than these two. Remember that.
It wasn't there like, oh, never mind. I'm downstairs painting my costume.
There was like 30 of them.
They're behind the fridge. We don't know yet. So this is up to you.
Does raid work on them?
No, it would probably just piss them off.
I mean, you're already talking about nerve gassing your subjects.
This is going to go
Fantastic
They're
queen.
saying I have to decide now or they're going to destroy me.
Well, they're telling you make a decision. You have to make a decision.
Because I mean, let's be real. I mean, are we gonna do this entire nerve gas thing? Because I'm kind of trying to get away from that.
Because
No, I'm not nerve gassing anybody.
but it has been
Spray one of them.
it has been
spray painting my costume downstairs.
I didn't. You hear from the other room.
I'll turn to the fairy and say, see, it's already started.
Oh, gee. But no, it has been almost 3 days, and these armies still are closing in upon us. You have to make a decision. Have to.
Karate maybe gets squished like grape. Mr. Miyagi said that.
Nice.
Very wise man.
I still don't believe that she's not going to kill me if I give up.
The Fae reaches behind its wings and pulls out the one in your hand, a toothpick, and begins waving it like a sword. I like it.
I'm gonna pull it out of its hand.
How did you physically just make that noise? How is it possible?
It's a thing. It's a skill.
All right.
You should hear his sneakers on a basketball court.
That's always fun. So the one in Levi's hand reaches back as well and pulls out a toothpick. Do not disarm my mate.
It should be a little cocktail sword that you put cherries and olives on.
That would have been way
bad.
better.
You're
All
the
you guys
GM.
had,
You know-
all you guys had was toothpicks.
You are the judge. You could, just retcon that.
Oh,
Because
oh.
I definitely have those somewhere in my
Oh, you
house.
did. Well, okay. All right. Well, then you would. Well, then if you did, you would. Never mind.
They're probably
Yes.
like clear plastic
Yes,
fancy ones
they're
too.
the clear red plastic. She had a green sword. It was translucent, and he had a red one. And he's like, "You will unhand the lady, or we will have issues." And he, right in
Get out of here.
do you let him go?
Yes, he
All right.
stabbed me.
He starts to
We will
hover.
have issues.
Yeah. So regardless, you need to decide yay or nay.
If you want to not do this, there's a good chance we might still survive and be able to deal with the other stuff on our plate. If you want to do this, we have to commit to you being the sovereign ruler of all of these little shits that keep showing up and getting in your hair. That seems to come
Literally.
with the territory.
I don't think they're going to go away.
It doesn't matter. You have to say yay or nay. You have to accept or
My
decline.
costume's gonna look so sweet.
Yep. He pokes his head out. He's like, "This is really turning out good."
I know.
And then he's back in the other room.
So only you can make this choice, and you have to do it quickly, which you are not doing.
If you want to take 5, then do a value inventory.
Did you just give her a timeout
That's that. You
No,
know,
he gave
I'm-
me a candy bar.
Nice.
and a timeout?
Those are tasty. Take 5. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
And a
with the caramels.
caramel.
But yeah, I'll turn to the fairy who's presumably hovering around.
Pixie.
Can we
Pixie.
have a second? We're just having an important conversation here. Just
And it over to Marisol, where it holds out its hand to its mate, who takes its hand. You let her go, and they back into her hair.
Oh, I was going to give you your sword back. Get out of my hair.
A hand comes out like right next to your eye, right in your peripheral vision. You're like, "Oh!"
I
You-
hand it the little sword.
and it's gone.
Don't poke me.
all right.
Okay.
Do I have enough hair for these things to listen?
Probably not.
Probably not, but they're in there.
It's like kind of a TARDIS thing. They're gonna find the room.
My hair is bigger on the inside.
No, I mean it's Pixie
There might
magic.
be an entire court in there.
I was
No.
about to say it's Pixie magic.
Yeah.
It's like legit Fey magic as it can get. Pixies are pretty powerful magically.
So okay.
Meta conversation. I'm not there.
So
All right.
you've been him-hawing around for like 3 days. What are you doing?
And I have taken over a few pissant countries on behalf of new dictators before, and this is where we're going. Because
Are you calling them pissant countries?
He did.
I mean,
I don't know how they feel about that.
there have the dictator of Kumar did not go down easy when things turned tits up for him.
That is not a phrase I hear enough. I say from the workshop.
Well,
But then again, there have been times when we brought democracy to war-torn,
Okay, hold on.
oppressed places, and everything turned out great. None of them that I've been
Did
involved.
we give up when the Burmans or the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Hell no. Let's consider here. What you have to consider is why you've made your claim, and that's because you have the crystal ball or whatever it is that's stuck in the thing
The gem?
It's a giant
gem.
sapphire.
that you need to break your curse, but then we need to destroy it to make sure you're completely free forever.
There's also
But at the same time,
I'm still not sold it has anything to do with her whatever curse thing. I don't know that yet.
But the point is, though, the other queen, the old queen, wants that thing. Mm-hmm. So the whole reason why you've said, "Well, I'm going to be the queen," is so she's basically off our back.
I've also
Right?
stolen a lot of things, and you can do that without laying claim to a whole country.
This is not
Just saying.
This is not a fight we can win right now.
The other thing is, if you really want to be mortal again, this is not the path to do that. If you ask, I don't know much about magic, but I know that becoming the immortal monarch of the fairies is not an easy way to become a real boy again.
And if you say you are going to take up this mantle, this is a last stand where we will have to fight to the death to win this.
Right.
And I mean, I've tried to throw away my life on worse, but just so you know, you might be ordering people to their deaths. That is a thing that might happen.
I'm not worried about it.
I am.
I don't want to
So-
lose my head.
Well, there are easier ways to stay alive than
I
doing
still
this.
think she's going to try to kill me.
But you have to decide, are you going for it still or are you resigning? You have
'Cause
to answer that or
The path of least resistance to staying alive does not involve conquest.
It's not guaranteed you'll get to stay alive if you forfeit your crown.
It's not
Exactly.
guaranteed. It's not guaranteed regardless, but the question is, are you willing to kill for it?
For myself?
Yes.
To stay
Are
alive?
Are you willing to?
Yeah.
Are you willing to send others to their deaths for the sake of taking over Fairyland? Is that something you want to do?
Because there are 5 or 6 armies coming here, not individuals.
4
armies.
5.
I don't. Josh doesn't remember. I'll just go.
Shut
with
up.
what I said.
6, 7.
8. There's 8 armies.
72.
So the point being, regardless of what you are saying, you have to say, I accept the challenge or I withdraw my claim.
Yes, but the withdrawal was with the potential of her no longer trying to kill me. I don't believe that is the case. So,
At the same time, it would just be her dealing with you as a pest, as opposed to the entire country coming to get you.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to take it over.
So you have to make this decision.
That is this is the decision of, like, you robbed the treasury, you stole a piece of their crown jewels. It's a question of whether you want the queen to be your enemy or the whole country.
I'm going to poke my head out for a second. We have an entire magic armory at our disposal to assist. Just throwing that out there.
Amongst
We also
5 individuals.
don't know who those armies are willing to support.
You want to, so do you want to?
So you
that's
thi-
another question. Do you want to deal with devils?
Hold on. Let's be
Demons?
logical about this. So 5 armies you've never met, you think that they're going to support you?
Wasn't that the point of them becoming knights?
But they are marching with the queen towards us.
That was never a thing.
No, it is. They're coming from every direction. It's what they said from the beginning. And if you choose not to make a decision, you are making a decision that you are taking the challenge. So
Yeah, but it was never said that they were marching specifically for her. They were just convening
They're
because of the challenge.
they're not having
No.
a party.
Yeah.
no.
I don't think this is like a parade. I think that this is, I mean, I don't know much about fairy politics, but I don't
No.
think that they do this casually.
She is the current queen. They are marching with and for her. They don't know you. Now, could that change? Sure, 50-50, maybe. But the point being is that you have to make the decision. So,
I like 50-50 odds. Those are good odds.
Okay. What?
Do you want to deal with devils and
No,
demons
no.
to pull this off?
Hey, whoa.
No.
Hey, I'm part demon and I'm not so bad.
That's true.
Yeah, he's not that bad. That's true.
Oh, thanks, Levi. I love you too, man.
Love you too.
Well, that's quite a change from yesterday.
Hey, but
Right?
you
We walked it off.
You have to make that decision. Which are you choosing? As she puts something in her mouth, so it buys her
Don't be
more
scared.
time to chew.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Whichever way we go, well,
At least we will know.
We're in this too.
Yeah, I've already pledged to the queen, so her
Yep.
decision is final. I'm going to go along with it.
Yep. We're even going to make a snazzy costume for her. So
I'm working on my costume now, guys. It's totally awesome.
do you have body armor built into that costume?
I'm working on it.
Nice.
I already gave it body armor, so
Yep.
I mean, it'll stop like small arms. Fire.
Well, I think it provides good protection.
Gentlemen, she has something she
Oh,
needs
sorry.
to say.
sorry, so easy we get off track.
That was okay. So it feels like the room is 50-50.
It has nothing to do with the room. It has to do with what you want. What is your decision?
Yeah, you're the queen. What's your decision?
Can we have a parliament,
A parliament?
a parliamentary democracy? How do the Pixies feel about parliamentary
my
democracy? It'd be great. Like
Marisol hears whispered in her ear, Robert's rules.
What?
point of information.
Thank you. Robert's rules.
Robert's rules?
Yeah, Robert's Rules of Order.
Right.
It's a series of rules for how debates are conducted in a parliamentary procedure.
Oh.
Anyway, point of information.
So we have gone back and forth for 3 days. They are at our doorstep. What do you choose? You look like you are literally in pain right now. Is it that hard to make a decision?
We can take a minute, off mic if you want.
Bathroom break?
It's a big decision.
No.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I feel like I'm just going to end up dead either way. So
Which way do you think will work? Will be dead?
If you're going to end up dead anyway, do you want to die fighting or do you just want to die resigned to fate?
I want to die fighting.
Well, there you go.
Well, you can die fighting, whether you're queen or not.
Yeah, but then it's boring.
Okay.
So
You're gonna go. If you want to go ham, we can go ham.
So is that your decision?
I want to go ham, CSG. I've been training. I'm getting stronger. I could punch a hole through a fairy.
Well, that's not that hard, really. No.
See? It's not that hard. Levi knows. He's the fairy expert.
Well, no, just the pixies. They're small. They're squished like ants.
He said fairy, not pixie.
Well, fairy, pixies type of fairy.
Don't punch the pixies. I think
know.
they might be cool.
Not going to punch the pixies.
Okay.
So, what is your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Do you accept
Yes.
the challenge?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
This costume's going to be so sweet.
So we've been told. Actually, Sidereal. Well, I guess this is a group. We need a team meeting. Well, first of all, we should take care of the Pixies. You do
Yeah.
your thing first.
Pixies, you are summoned forth by the court wizard to hear the testimony of the queen to your challenge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were the court wizard, weren't you?
Gosh, that sounds so official.
Oh, it is. It's officially official now.
Wait till he
There-
says it all British-like.
There is a flutter. The refrigerator kilters and moves forward a half foot as a flood of fairies, pixies,
Pour out of her
pour
head.
out of behind the refrigerator and her hair. Oh, it's a good
I'm-
200-300 pixies roll out.
Out of my hair?
I am going to
Behind the
make
fridge
a
and your hair.
staff with a with a snake head on the end.
Give
you
me a
are
roll.
not Jafar.
It's a cobra staff.
Yeah.
So it is Jafar.
So it's absolutely Jafar.
90.
Oh, jeez.
the princess will marry me.
That's funny.
You're so
I want to be the greatest sorcerer. Okay, I'm sorry.
That is a. Let's see.
A 90 on a...
No, hold on. It was on a.
Carry the one.
That is.
It's not metric.
A yellow, just barely.
Nice. Okay, you've
so
got your staff.
All right. I will
How long
say
do you get to keep it for? It's for a while, right?
it's for a couple days.
Yeah.
I will bellow, hear and carry the news to all corners of this kingdom. Bear witness to that which the Queen Lumen doth decree.
And they're just they all flutter around you. And it's like a fog. It's
I feel like
this
I should bow.
thick cloud of
Of little naked asses.
Yeah, have you seen the mayfly when they come out? And it's
Yeah.
sickening. All of that, and they kind of press in on Marisol. They're like, and you hear them, and they're waiting to hear what you say.
Why are they so close?
They're listening.
I accept the challenge, and we will go forth and fight against the armies.
Like that, in all directions at once, the Pixies it's like somebody unplugged the cloud, and they... There's no more Pixies.
Blabbermouth.
Wait, did I hear we're going to fight them?
Well, I didn't agree to that. I don't know what's going on.
The armies.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Wise decision, Queen Marisol. Wise decision.
So the Pixies left.
Oh, yeah, they're gone.
They're going to go...
Hey,
they're gonna go give that
Pixie
decree in.
expert or whatever. How do I Pixie-proof my freaking house?
You can't.
Salt all around.
No, they
no,
go
no.
in and out of different dimensions. They can come as they go, or come as they want.
Okay.
So, Queen to be Marisol, I will fight for you based upon one stipulation, and one stipulation only.
What is that stipulation?
I cannot allow that gem to fall back into the hands of Celine. So, if I were to fight with you, I would ask for you to place that in that bank vault with the manager. If you were to do that, that would be a parlay, that would be a compromise that I would be amenable to. That is the only way in which I will fight for you.
I'm willing to do that.
Well, I have the gym upstairs, and you can call the manager at any
Anybody
time.
can call the manager. Didn't he give all of us a card?
That's a good question.
I think you were the only one who...
Oh, I was the only one that kept it.
I'm not going to call the manager.
No,
I don't trust that
He's your
guy.
bro.
he's your bro.
He might actually be.
So, if you place it within his stead, who he has said that he has no alliances with anyone, he'll blah blah blah.
Oh, I can't wait to tell him the good news.
Are you going to call him?
I'll
Yeah.
go get the gem. You call the manager.
And
My safe.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. As always, you'll hear. Thank you for listening. And I don't know why everybody's all okay.
Because these cliffhangers are so good.
And as always, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. John Garlick is at JP Garlick. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Jay Payne is at StupidPuppyGames. Jay Duguay is at @1_nerdy_mama. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.